Hey guys, this is Bushwhack18. I stream live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And today I want to talk to everybody about what I've learned over the past 3/4 of a year about how to grow on Twitch. This is interesting because I've tried a lot of different things. And what I mean by growing on Twitch is going from that like 0 viewer mark to somewhere around 20, between 10 and 30, that range. I'm not talking about turning into a viral superstar because that's not me. I'm talking about just getting off of that 0 mark and getting over 10 consistently, because that's not easy. That's not an easy thing to do. And if you want that legitimate community, it's not an easy thing to build. I mean, there's different places you can go. You can go to different discords, get lurkers, stuff like that, but none of that means anything. That's not success. That's fake, and it's probably going to hurt you more than it helps you in the long run. So I broke it down into 3 main things that I've learned over the past 3/4 of a year. The first thing, this sounds kind of stupid, but when you say it out loud, it sounds kind of stupid, but it's something that I've noticed a lot of people feel this way. A lot of people think that they're just going to get lucky. Don't expect luck. That's number 1. Do not expect luck. What I've done with my stream is I've done everything within my power to not have to rely on luck. I'm trying my best to make my own luck. I've done the best I can to make it a presentable setup. What you want to do is you want to make sure you're committed to a stream schedule. That's very important. You need that consistency. Why should viewers be committed to you if you're not even committed to a regular schedule? Hey, October. Another thing is, like I said, just make your stream presentable. You want to make sure the audio sounds good, the video looks good. You don't have to go all out with, crazy professional grade cameras and stuff like that. Just give people something to watch that's not horrible. I can't tell you how many streams that I go into that have 1 or 2 viewers where their mic just sounds awful. It's like a chore to listen to. You know what I mean? It's got that buzzing sound, or it sounds like there's a freaking jet engine blowing into the mic as they talk, and it's just awful. Like, it gives me a headache to listen to it. And like, if I go into your stream and that's what it sounds like, I want to leave it as soon as possible. But if I go into a stream, it sounds good, it looks decent, I'm gonna stick around a little while, get to know you, say hello. Next thing is just remember, this is a big one. I see this attitude on Twitch. A lot of people seem to just, I don't know how to explain this in a way that doesn't sound like aggressive, because I'm not being aggressive. Everyone's entitled to do their own thing, create their own content the way that they want to do it. But I've noticed a general attitude. A lot of people out there feel like people are obligated to watch their content. They're not focusing on the content itself. They have this attitude like, well, why don't people watch me? And my response to that would be, would you watch you? Because that's the question I ask myself after every single stream. I'm like, how did that go today? Would I watch that content? And if I wouldn't watch that content is not good enough for other people to watch. I think that's the best way to judge it. And I've definitely had days where, that content is not good enough for other people to watch. 100%. But over time, I'm doing my best to perfect it, get better every day, improve every day. Just remember, along with this luck thing we're talking about, Twitch is a non-discoverable platform. I tried for the first month that I was streaming to just stream, and I thought people might come into my stream, and nobody came into my stream, and if they did, they were gone before I knew they were there. So Twitch is not discoverable in and of itself. You want to, really, and we'll touch on this later with another thing that I've learned, but you're gonna really want to branch out into other areas to bring people to Twitch. It's gonna be a huge thing. That's really what made the difference with me. I went from 0 viewers to somewhere between 10 and 30. Just by not waiting for it to happen. That's huge. All right, so the number two thing that I've learned. This is another common theme. A lot of people seem to think, and feel free to argue with me. You can argue with me in the comments. I'm always up for a good debate. These are just my opinions. Obviously, I'm open to being wrong here. And just with the amount I've learned about Twitch the past amount of time I've been on here, I'm open to change with mindset. So if you would like to argue that's fine. I mean, maybe I'll change my mind at some point, but this is just the state of mind I'm in right now. The number 2 thing that I've learned on Twitch is that game skill isn't a huge factor. It's really not, but just remember what you're capable of and who you are. I mean, if you're not Shroud, don't act like Shroud. It's that simple. There's very successful streamers out there that aren't very good at the game. Sometimes a great thing for the viewers is watching you suck at the game and them helping you, get through a game. It helps them feel more involved, and it's a better bonding experience. It's a really cool thing. And I must say that like when I play a game like PUBG, my skill takes a really bad hit because I'm talking to chat. Like I've died many times because I'm looking over at chat. That's always the priority to me. But then, I mean, there are streamers out there that are very popular that just put their head down in game. That works for some of the bigger streamers. But if you're trying to grow in this current state of Twitch, if you're starting today, stop it. If you're starting today, you're going to want to put them viewers first. That's just the current climate that we're in. I mean, unless you're coming from an esports team or you're, just really insanely skilled, focus on the content. And by content, I mean you, the creator, and what you're bringing to the viewers as opposed to the game that you're playing. I always try to look at the game. The game to me is not the content. The game is the first thing that makes that bridge of common ground between me and the viewers. So we all know what this game is. Common ground established. We have something to talk about right off the bat. And it's kind of like the backdrop to the interaction. The backdrop to what the real content should be. At least live on Twitch. I mean, YouTube's a different thing, but, in that live setting, the game is just the backdrop to me. All right, number 3. The number 3 thing I've learned on Twitch so far is if you want to be successful, if you want to get over that 0 viewer mark, you got to make some friends. That's number 3, making friends. You want to get involved in communities, whether that's on Discord, whether that's on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, wherever, Facebook. Get involved in communities, get to know people. It takes effort. It's not easy. The easy thing to do is just to spam your link everywhere. Do that, but nobody cares. Some people might follow you. They won't watch. More than likely, they won't watch anyway. At least in my experiences, they probably won't even care to take a look at your channel, aside from just that follow. So that's huge. You want to get involved in communities, definitely. Branching out on social media. If you don't have Twitter, Instagram, whatever, make those things. Once again, don't look at it as spamming your link. Just try to get to know people that have that common ground of streaming or playing the same game, this or that, and you'll be surprised. Those people will show up, and they will stick around. Definitely build that bond, make friends. Okay, and like I said, just always remember, you always have, when you're looking in certain communities, whether it's on Discord, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, the people that you meet that are looking at the same content as you or in the same areas, have that common ground from the get-go. You can always initiate a conversation by talking about certain games, seeing what they play, things like that, and then see where it goes. But building those relationships, making those friends is going to be huge for building a community. All right, so those are my 3 things. There's been plenty. Those are the 3, most general things that I can say that I've learned, because going from my initial impression of what this Twitch thing was going to be to what I think about it now, it's changed incredibly. Night and day. And I expected, I'm willing to learn more along the way. We're still learning. But these are just the 3 biggest, most general things that I could put out there. I was thinking to myself, if you could just summarize past 3/4 of a year and 3 things that are huge positives, if you do them, it's these 3. So I wish not only that I knew these 3 things going into the start of my streaming, but I wish that I truly believed them the way I believe them now. Because there are things that you hear, but going through the process, I truly believe these things. All right, so like I said, I'm Bushwhack18. Link for my Twitch is in the description. Link for my Discord is in the description. We have an amazing community on Discord. Feel free to join up, get to know us, make some friends, and meet some awesome streamers. And like I said, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. and I hope to see you soon.